Drinking water to slim down. Health advantages of water. Wondering how to slim down? Water has several health advantages, but not enough individuals understand about all these health benefits. It is quite common knowledge that the majority of the body is composed of water. Yet, we still don't drink enough water from time to time and catch ourselves being dehydrated. Some indications of dehydration are increased thirst, being tired or drowsy, dry mouth, reduced urine output, headache, dry skin, lightheadedness, and urine of a darker shade. An indicator that we are getting adequate water into our system is frequent or routine urination throughout the day. The objective is to urinate 7 to 10 times a day, with a minimum of 5 to 7 of those times being clear urine. If you see that your urine is getting a little dark, make sure to gulp down a high glass of water. Whether you're consuming water to reduce weight or are simply thinking about learning what occurs when you consume water on an empty stomach, you have actually reached the best location. Before we start this video, make sure you sign up for our channel so that you do not lose out on all the awesome life hacks, ideas, and techniques from your primary bestie. And make certain you inform your pals about our channel so that they can take part in the fun. Now, keep watching for some of the factors you ought to be consuming more water. 8. Helps with defecation. Consuming a lot of water not only clears your body of toxins, but it produces the sensation of needing to pass stools. When your defecation gets regularized, you are releasing waste and toxins, ideally, daily. Not only does water detox the body, but it likewise helps reduce swelling and keeps your body tidy. 7. Fills you up. Consuming water first thing in the morning not only removes your sleepiness, however, it also assists fill you up so that you don't consume as much, which is a terrific way to lower your food consumption and cut the pounds if you are attempting to drop weight. So try drinking water to drop weight, because it can assist fill you up. Mentioning water, can you think what is better for you, hot or cold water? Well, stick around till the end to find out. 6. Stimulates the development of the red cells. Having water on an empty stomach promotes the growth of the red cells, hence producing more oxygenated blood and assisting you to feel energized and revitalized first thing in the early morning. 5. Relieves headaches. Headaches in the morning or throughout the day are typically an indicator that you are not having enough water. Having 8 ounces of water or more in the early morning can help in reducing headaches. Keep watching as we continue to count down the top health advantages of water. 4. Helps your immune system. Water is necessary to your immune system. By keeping a steady balance of fluids in your body will lead to a decrease in infections. Drinking water on an empty stomach in the morning will help you enhance your body's immune system and lower the chances of illness. 3. Boosts energy. Drinking water assists increase energy because it promotes the growth of red blood cells. This helps keep you energized throughout the day. 2. Clears your skin. Consuming a sufficient amount of water will assist keep your skin clear and glowing. Most of the time, acne stems from irregular defecation. When that is regularized, toxic substances will begin to leave the body and help you detoxify. This results in fewer outbreaks in acne. 1. Increases your metabolic rate. Consuming hot water is expected to increase one's metabolic rate by nearly 24%. This assists your body burn through more calories. In turn, this helps you absorb food much faster and effectively. Consuming water also helps in weight loss, since thirst is often mistaken for appetite. When you feel starving, have some water and see if you still feel the need for food. Furthermore, having a high glass of water before a meal will make you feel full, thus lowering the variety of calories you consume during the meal. Now that you know what occurs when you consume water on an empty stomach as well as the various health advantages of water, here's the answer to whether hot or cold water is much better for you. According to the Daily Nutrition News, water that is 80 to 106 degrees Fahrenheit could be damaging to the body. By drinking cold water, you increase the danger of getting sick. This is because cold water decreases the function of the immune system, which is triggered by the development of excess mucus in the body because of drinking cold water. In addition, a research study from the European Journal of Pharmaceutical and Medical Research revealed that drinking cold water at that temperature can make your blood vessels become smaller and restrict your ability to absorb food effectively. There's a great deal of confusion out there about the ideal method to get hydrated, whether it's requiring to drink 8 glasses of water a day, probably not real, drinking water instead of juice or pop, probably real, or the concern of whether or not to drink water with meals, the jury's still out on that one. However, there's one clear winner in the fight for health info: drinking warm water is just plain better for you than consuming cold water. Recent studies on the very best possible method to have your 8, or fewer, glasses of water a day have found serious pluses to drinking warm water, and drawbacks to taking your water cooled. Really few people drink warm water, to begin with. Unless it's caffeinated or filled with hot chocolate powder, warm water doesn't constantly appeal. Cold water decreases the digestion procedure, which slows down the reuptake of important nutrients into the bloodstream. And since cold water requires to be warmed up before the body can utilize it, drinking cold water really decreases the body's rehydration procedure, making you thirstier than if you'd had warm water. When the body is exposed to cold temperatures, it restricts the capillary to avoid losing heat. When the majority of people are experiencing dehydration, they will experience irregularity, joint discomfort, gastrointestinal issues, and much more symptoms. In fact, some individuals will opt for days without drinking water, which is worrying because about 60% of our body is made up of it. So you must take in an adequate quantity of water to prevent dehydration. Now, there is a continuous dispute on what type of water individuals ought to be taking in. While the obvious option for most people is cold water, there is also a research study that specifies that warm water has health benefits too. Factors to drink warm water. Now that I have informed you of several reasons to avoid drinking cold water, I'm going to offer you some excellent reasons to consume warm water. The first factor is that it cleanses your food digestion, according to Stella Metsovas, medical nutritional expert and media health expert in food and nutrition sciences. Metsova states that warm water assists break down the food in your stomach and keeps the digestion system going. She adds that individuals who have a glass of cold water after a meal will really harden the consumed food, which develops a fat deposit in the intestinal tract. Alleviates discomfort. According to the Health Line, warm water is helpful for cramps because it assists increase blood flow to the skin and also assists unwind the cramp muscles. Stops premature aging. Contaminants in the body have the capability to accelerate the aging procedure. However, according to Metsovas, warm water can alter that. It can help fix skin cells, which can increase flexibility. She adds that ladies will always take advantage of drinking warm water because they have more hormones. Decrease tension levels. According to a research study released in the Journal of Psychopharmacology, drinking warm water assists improve the main nervous system. You might wind up feeling less anxious after a glass. The study likewise recommends consuming a glass of warm milk after warm water. If your throat aches or dry, warm water can temporarily reduce the discomfort and can likewise minimize any associated swelling. Water, in general, is useful for minimizing cramps and bloating, but hot water packs a powerful punch since it relaxes your abdominal muscle at the same time. Warm water in the gastrointestinal system also stimulates the colon to be more active, establishing the body for much better food absorption throughout the day. Being well hydrated in general likewise minimizes food yearnings, and given that warm water stays in the stomach for longer, it helps you feel complete for longer. However, while cold water has its disadvantages, keep in mind, drinking cold water is still way much better than drinking no water at all. And I'll probably still reach for a great glass of ice water when I'm out on a hot day. Revitalizing. Whether you're wondering how to drop weight or simply wish to keep yourself more hydrated throughout the never underestimate the significance of drinking water. So, do you drink a lot of water? What are some tips you have for individuals who don't consume a lot of water? Let us understand in the comments area below. Enjoyed this video? Hit the like button and show your pals. Also, register for our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for seeing.